All right, Tails, let's do it. Initiating stream, but YouTube loves that playback lag. Hey, what's going on, everyone? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. And good news. Good news, the market's green, right? Yeah, we're down from like a month ago. We're down this year, but what we do have is a nice little pump right now. And in this stage of the crypto game, and really always, all you can ask for every day is just a little bit of a pump. So on the topic of this pump, some of you guys know that I've been referencing Magic Poop Cannon. He's a technical analysis guy on TradingView. Again, I always try to increase my skills, but I don't think my skills are there yet to bother you guys with my chart reading. But what I do want to touch on is his analysis, because he's revered as one of the top guys. And I follow him. I like his stuff. So basically, we have a potential to, based off what he says in this, we have potential to move up, break the 4,000, maybe go ahead and test like the 5,000-6,000 USD area. But, as always, your mileage may vary. I have links to everything I talk about in this video in the video description below. If you want to pull up this for yourself, the link is right there, and you can even drop a comment and see what kind of responses you get. But at the end of the day, we have some nice little price movement right now, and that's all we can ask for. Next up, if you're familiar with the creator of BitTorrent, which would be Bram Cohen, he is working on creating a cryptocurrency. And just to be clear, it has just recently been pushed back. It was supposed to launch basically right now at the end of this year, but it's been pushed back until 2019. And quite honestly, I really would not ever recommend launching a product or project in this kind of market. Ideally, you would like to launch a project at the beginning of the bull run. Like, yeah, sure, everyone will say that, but I mean, yeah, you get it. It's kind of obvious, right? So, this coin is called Chia or Chia. It's green money, uses hard drive mining, which, the Bitcoin uses electricity guzzling proof of work consensus mechanism. If that's Cohen's words, then he's out. That's annoying. That's just a very annoying crybaby way to say anything, to be honest. But I do think hard drive mining is cool. I'd like to see more projects using it. I actually think it's the most intriguing mining process we have available. I don't think we've seen it implemented on a very great scale other than, like, say, with Burst. But even then, I want to see it on more projects, different variations of it. Think different GPU mining algorithms, for example, really any kind of mining algorithm. They say that it can be more secure compared to Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty big claim to make, but, you got to make some big claims to get some attention, right? We got Krypton Mining liking the stash. Hey, I'm glad you like the stash, man. I need a haircut. I could really do with a little bit of trim on the beard, but I've been busy, man. Been busy. I appreciate all you guys tuning in live and everyone who's watching it not live. Appreciate everyone who watches my stuff. And if you haven't already, please smash the thumbs up on the video. I know I always say that, but it really helps big time with the video rankings. So, next up, Coinbase added four new tokens. They're all Ethereum tokens. We got DAI, which is basically a stable coin. We got Golem, which, their goal is to make a supercomputer. And we've got Maker and Zilliqa. I think it's cool that Golem's added. I think Golem raised ridiculous money in their ICO, for better and worse. But I think the end goal of Golem is really cool. And I'm excited to see where that project goes. Also, in this news video today, I'm packing a lot of news in. Let me know if you like a lot of news, more topics, or if you want a little bit more of a concise breakdown of just what's going on. I guess the good news is just that there's some exciting stuff to talk about. Vitalik gave out $300K in crypto to 3 Ethereum startups. So he sent 1,000 Ethereum to 3 different projects: Prismatic Labs, ChainSafe Systems, and Sigma Prime. Whether you like Vitalik or you don't, he didn't have to do that, and it's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, I get it. He's obviously incredibly wealthy, and this is not a lot of Ethereum or money to him. That's true. However, he still did it, and that's cool. You always got to respect it. VivCrypt Mining, thanks for the donation, man. Truly appreciate it, and that's awesome that I got you into mining. I just wish that mining profits were better right now, but I'm hopeful that things will turn around. And hey, Bill me, thanks for the donation as well. We need a Tails update. How about a Tails treat real quick? You want a treat? Good girl. Hey, stay. You can't leave. So let me touch on one more thing, and then I'll do a Tails update for you guys real quick. And it won't be too long for you guys that don't like the Tails updates, so just relax. Also, the other thing is Vitalik said YOLO, which is kind of funny. It's just I never expected that to come out of good old Vitalik. This stream is brought to you by Scott Offord. I talked about him. He sponsored another video recently. Basically, he's a reseller of miner. He deals ideally in bulk miners, or if you're looking to unload bulk miners, he's looking to connect people to their clients. So I have a link to his stuff in the video description below. You can put your info there and get in contact with him if this is interesting to you. This is normally going to be with ASIC miners, ASIC mining. As far as a Tails update, fortunately, Tails is doing great overall. It was actually last Wednesday a year ago where everything began with her health issue. This was the third day she wouldn't eat or drink, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? We went to the vet, got pumped up for steroids. All the drama with my job started. So it's kind of a little, I don't know, eerie, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. It's the 1 year anniversary, so here we are. I may touch on that a little bit more. And would you guys like to see like a Tails-centric video, just like before, during, and after the life of Tails? I don't know if that's like interesting to you all, or I could talk about Tails and make videos about her all day. So it's really just up to you guys if that's something you'd want to see. Next up on the news is Hong Kong Exchange, hesitant to approve Bitmain's IPO, says source. Basically, with the market taking a dump, Bitmain's been having all kinds of issues with their IPO. I'm actually going to make a video breaking down Bitmain, some of the history, and a lot of the drama associated with their IPO, which I'm kind of excited to do, because whether you like Bitmain or hate Bitmain, they're absolutely massive player in cryptocurrency, and obviously especially in cryptocurrency mining. So really not much else to it. It's just a source, so just something to keep an eye on. I'll go into more detail when I create that video. Next up, just a little fun news piece is gaming giant Atari to launch blockchain versions of 2 of their popular games, which famous for developing Tetris and Pac-Man. So, their claims to fame are a little dated. Sorry, Atari. You kind of been pushed out, but, you had that first mover advantage, so good for you. Not to take anything away from Atari for any Atari fanboys out there. Atari was a little bit before my time. I was more like a Sega Genesis Super Nintendo guy. So, produced and published blockchain versions of Atari mobile games Roller Coaster Tycoon Touch and Goon Squad. So, games and blockchain, I think, is going to be a huge catalyst for moving crypto further. A couple like cool mainstream popular games that don't completely ruin a network. For example, CryptoKitties and Ethereum. If you guys remember all that drama, how CryptoKitties got so popular and so successful so fast, it literally brought Ethereum's network to a halt. So we need to have some kind of setup where that doesn't happen. But gaming and blockchain is absolutely here to stay, and I really think that's going to be one of the biggest just catalysts for it to take off and do well and show just an example of the capability and the use case for blockchain. But anyway, they're looking to publish the versions of these games in the second half of 2019. And if you guys don't know this, Atari actually created their own token called the Atari token and partnered with an online crypto casino. I've been thinking about making a video just kind of looking at what crypto has done in regards with gaming in history, and just looking at some cool partnerships, things like that, and any cool games, like, just kind of break it down a little bit, like CryptoKitties and stuff like that. But again, always more stuff to do, right? wearing my Loki shirt. If you guys have been following, I've talked about Loki some and XYZ. Not here to, shill it on you guys or anything, but so they had a hard fork, and basically your stuff's not going to work until you update your wallet. Whether you're using the GUI wallet or using the command line CLI wallet, you can grab that, but you do need 2.02 Festive Fria. Okay, so if you don't use that, then your funds aren't going to move. Just so you know. I thought that'd be a little good piece to include. You guys want to throw some questions at me? We're getting towards the question mark. Also, if somebody wants to break down the timestamps for the video, say I'm talking about X at X point and V at Y point, whatever, that would be so freaking awesome, and I would love to pin that as a top comment. And maybe we can start moving some crypto towards people doing stuff like that, because I hate going through and getting my timestamps. It's one of the things I dread the most. It's I'm so sick of watching myself. I watch myself in videos all the time. I don't want to. I'm sick of myself. But anyway, so this is just what's in mind. Again, just a basic profit calculator, and these are just projections, but just to touch on it. So even with the recent pump, this is with Bitcoin price at 38.78. This is 6 RX 570s. Tails, why are you sitting over there? We're making a movie. There's no help around here. All right, you know what? I'll play your game. You want a treat? I'll play your game. See, I just got played right there. But so on here, on the profit calculator, you can see even the top coins are not profitable at an 11-cent electric rate, which sucks. GPU mining's still in a tough spot. And I understand mining for the future and taking your electric as an expense and a write-off. There's a lot of different ways to frame this. But, just throwing it out there, just wanted to touch on that. It's still one of the top questions I get is, what should I mine to make the most money? Well, unless you jump on a coin that just switched to a new algorithm. For example, the Ubik hash, which I want to make a video covering that. Or Zcoin's MTP. And you get in there fast and make some good earnings. Otherwise, it's really just speculation of things you think will go up in the future, or if you want to turn your electric into basically crypto at essentially no loss, avoiding those exchange fees. I've talked about this before, but so I would spend $2 on electric on, say, mining Ethereum, right? Or no, so I would earn $2, and I would spend $1.90 in electric. So it's I got a 5% bonus on the Ethereum I got right there, and I don't have to pay 1, 2, 3, 5%, sometimes crazy, for crypto, for exchange fees. So just touch on that, some things to think about. So here's one of the big headlines with the video title, and it's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm genuinely surprised that this has happened. I still can't really believe it, but ProgPoW is on Ethereum, an Ethereum testnet right now. And if you want to go over here, or you want to join the Discord and join the talks about it, our Discord, VoskCoin Discord, just so you know. It's on testnet. You can mess around with it, which is pretty cool. So they're going to be hard forking in the middle of January. The projected date is mid-January, 14 to 18, whatever. But they're also reducing the block reward in that same hard fork. So don't think that they're going to go ProgPoW and GPU mining is going to be saved. It's definitely going to be good overall to kick off those ASICs. If you have those, that sucks for you, I guess. But there's other ETH hash ASIC coins you can mine. But the point is just that pretty big news. And I'm really excited and hopeful. But with the block reward reduction, I really don't think it's going to... this sucks. I really don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. I hate to be the bearer of bad news there. But, either way, that's just kind of that, guys. Other than that, I want to take a couple quick questions from you guys. And, yeah. So, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Honestly, man, I see Black Blades with NRG question. I looked at it, but I haven't looked at it enough to give you some kind of good answer. I like that, being recorded, I always like to make sure I stand behind what I say. I don't have a good enough answer for yet. Let's see, FUD0 is considering GPU mining is at a major loss. What is the most... See, that's what I talked about. It's really just whatever you want to do. Again, I'd be looking at getting on those coins that just fork their algorithm. Just if you see anything that's on the horizon, to be ready. You know, take a day off from work or something, switch all your stuff over, and that's where you can make some pretty cool earnings. But that will, of course, you know, change once everybody hops on there. Tells you like modeling for the camera and that angle. Brad S. Hey man, appreciate the support. Thank you so much, for everyone, for the continued support. And yeah, smash the like button. I think he's right with that. So Wigberto says the GPU mining is dead. I mean, it's easy to feel that way in a market like this. I mean, you could say crypto's dead, honestly, but I don't think that's the case. I definitely don't think that's the case. It's easy to get down on things, you know, just in general, when your portfolio gets hammered and so forth. But, you know, in a bull run, I think the sentiment will change a lot. And it's just really going to come down to, you know, innovating algorithms, keeping different hardware useful for it. Because you saw, like, even on Varus, they hyped up their CPU-only algo, and then it was taken over, you know, matched or even slightly beaten by graphics cards, and then they had FPGA issue. So, you know, list goes on. Even when you think you did it, it's, you know, everything's always changing. What else is going on? So the Squirrel Acorn, I told you guys, that's, unfortunately, I didn't think that was going to be the savior to GPU mining, and it hasn't been, and that's just been real delayed. I still haven't gotten any into review, but, you know, I will review it eventually. But I don't want to say it's sort of a bust. But, you know, I'm not trying to hate on it. I think it's cool. They're trying to innovate products for mining, so I don't want to take away from that. But there's a lot of hurdles just with everything. FK Media, so you can still mine Ethereum with ASICs until they hard fork, and that is if they officially 100% choose to use ProgPoW and implement it. If there's any issues, they're not going to jeopardize their network just to, you know, kick ASICs off. They're only looking to go that route if, you know, it has no negative effects on Ethereum. And then there's also the whole proof of stake on the horizon. When? I don't know. Oh, hi, Andy. Yeah, I'm still going to make a video update on the Horizon decision. Just so you guys know, like, they're looking to increase their founders tax from 10 to 20%, which is like, wow, like really going the direction I expected from these guys. But anyway, I'm going to save all that stuff for that video. But I think when I break it down, I think everyone's going to be surprised. And I'm actually looking forward to doing it. It's going to be fun. Let's see what else. My 50K of BCUs are also currently a bust. I'm sorry to hear that, man. The FPGAs got hyped up big time. And I got some negative flack for not hyping up the FPGAs, jumping on that hype train. But, you know, it's... wasn't it was like billed as like the next stage of mining, but it's not that simple. Unless you can write bit streams, FPGA miners are unlikely the best decision for you and extremely high risk. You know, it's not like the open source level and just optimized level of these open source miners that say GPU miners are, or how ASIC miners get shipped with essentially software maximizing their potential normally. Other than that, guys, I'm going to take maybe like two more questions and wrap it up for you guys. We'll start mining soon on PlayStation and the Xboxes. I mean, yeah, I think that'd be an interesting way to bill it. I mean, if I was Microsoft, I'd launch Xbox Coin and be like, yo, leave your Xbox on even when you're not using it and earn some credits to use in our game store, right? That would be a clever usage of that hardware for really everybody involved, potentially. You know, it depends how it all worked out. Yeah, some people are getting good results with the F1s, which is like an ASIC. It's like an FPGA in an ASIC box, essentially. I haven't used one yet, but you know, been trying to get one in here to review, but I just couldn't really justify spending like $2,500 on it right now, especially in this market. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank you all for taking the time to tune in and view the live streams. If view my crypto news updates. Leave me a comment below and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Again, I cover what I like, but I also want to cover what, you guys want to see. I'm here for you. We're all awesome community here. Yeah, I'm just excited to, be in crypto here. This almost marks my 1 year full-time anniversary in cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, that full-time has been almost all a downtrend, but I'm hopeful that in the future that we'll be rebounding into an uptrend. So, as always, time will tell, but what doesn't change is that Tails is awesome and so are you. I'll see all of you guys next time. Thanks for watching.